Yeah, I started drawing things when I was a kid. I mean, a really young kid, 3-4 years old, and I was just drawing stuff like that. So I was drawing a Hoover, I was drawing a television set, anything mechanical I could see. And that's really where my love for design started. I wanted to be part of that world that created these objects. And then, not long after that, I started drawing cars because I loved cars. And I remember going to primary school at the age of 5 and saying, when I grow up, I'm going to be a car designer. So it established at a very, very young age. But I just loved the idea of creating stuff. And I don't know where it came from, I don't know how it started, but it just did. And then about the age of 14, I actually wrote to Jaguar and said, look, I want to be a car designer. It was actually the launch of the original XJ in 1968. And I thought, this is the brand I want to work with. This is the company I want to work with. So I wrote to them. I got a letter from Bill Haynes, who was William Lyons' right-hand man. I still have the letter. And so my credentials really were set at that point, although it took another 30-odd years before I actually worked for the brand. But even at the age of 14, I had made my mind up that designing Jaguars would be somewhere in my future. In terms of design and creativity, I learnt at our college when I was doing industrial design.
At Coventry?
I went to Coventry for a short while, but then most of my design term I spent at Glasgow School of Art doing industrial design. And I had 3 great years there. But this was really about learning about problem solving. And what I learned there, apart from the medium of being able to create things in your mind and finding the discipline to think up something purely in your own mind and putting it onto paper, that's the first discipline. That's about controlling what you put down rather than letting your hand design it for you. That's a very, very good discipline to have. But beyond that, just problem solving, and it might be a physical problem to solve, it might be an aesthetic problem to solve. But the scope of what we can do in our own brains and our own minds is huge. And I just love the idea of saying, well, here's a set of challenges, here are the inputs, let's come out with a great result. And the whole aspect of design to me is about problem solving. And that's how it comes about. And I love it to this day. I'm always looking for challenges to sort of go and get to the next level as well.